Hey there, Craig here from Castos. In this video, we're going to cover the best video podcast setup you can get for under $200. Let's dive in. In this video, we're going to cover 4 topics: the camera that you'll use, the lights you'll use to go with that camera, the microphone, and the microphone accessories you'll need for a great looking video setup for your podcast. Let's start with the mic itself. Here I'm using the Samsung Q2U. Currently, it's about $50 on Amazon. Comes with a little foam cover here to reduce plosives, so P and T sounds that are really loud that kind of really affect the sound of your podcast, whether it's audio or video or both. This microphone is either XLR or USB. I'm using the USB cable and plugging it directly into my MacBook with a dongle, of course. But the nice thing about this mic is it sounds really great. It's a dynamic mic, so it's really forgiving, and you don't need any other kind of hardware like a preamp or a filter or anything like that to sit between your mic and your computer. Literally plug and play, plug the USB cable into the back of the microphone here, plug it into your computer and start recording, and you're ready to go. So Samsung Q2U, about $50 on Amazon, comes with a little stand if you want to use it. And that leads us to number 2 on our list, which is the InnoGear microphone stand. So this is what we call a boom arm. It attaches to my desk and isn't freestanding like the stand that comes with the Samsung Q2U, which is a little tripod stand. It's great for when you're traveling, but if you're going to be at your desk, you want something that's kind of built in and permanent there. The nice thing about the tripod stand that comes with the Samsung Q2U is it does get the microphone up off the desk about 12 inches, which is pretty nice, but I find myself talking down to it too much, whereas with the boom arm, I can get the microphone at the right level that I want it. So the InnoGear mic stand, about $20 on Amazon. Next, let's get into the visual aspect of podcasting. So if you're putting your podcast on YouTube or you just want to have a video aspect to it, you need 2 things to make a podcast really look good. The first one is lights. Notice I mentioned that the first one is lights, not camera. The camera comes second, but the lights are really much more important. Great lights and great lighting will make an average camera look really good. There's nothing that can make a really great camera look good with bad lighting. So really focus on good lighting first. And I'm using a bit of a cheat here because I'm in front of a big window, and this is offering a lot of kind of ambient light in my room. And to supplement that, I'm using a 2-pack of LED dimmable lights by Neewer. These are really great because they come, again, with their own little tripod. They sit on either side of my large monitor and are angled towards me a little bit from the side. So especially if I was wearing glasses, you wouldn't see a big reflection. And they're dimmable so that in low light or high light situations, I can adjust the amount of additional light they're bringing in. But I would say if you're able to situate your desk or wherever you're recording in front of a window, take advantage of the ambient light in the room. It really, really helps. And then add to that with lights like these Neewer LED lights. Again, these are just plug right into the power socket in your room and have adjustable both tone, so they can be more yellowed or more white, as well as the intensity can go up and down. Really great. These are about $30 on Amazon. And last, but certainly not least, is the camera itself. I'm using the Logitech C920X, which is a 1080p webcam. Sits right on top of an external monitor I have here, and is pointing, straight at me slightly from above, and really captures really great visuals. I'm recording this on QuickTime on my computer, which is free, comes with every Mac. If you're on Windows, there's something that's similar where you can record video on a Windows machine. So the Logitech webcam comes in at about $70. If you wanted to upgrade, you could, and this is where we're cheating a little bit. So all of this together comes in at $175. So for a really great video setup, you're coming in under $200. If you wanted to upgrade to a 4K webcam, it is about $135, which puts your total video package just over $200, $220 or so. But with this, you're really covering all your bases. You have a great mic, you have a boom arm to get the mic off the desk and at the kind of proper orientation to your mouth to where your podcast sounds great. You have some really great adjustable lights situated on either side of the camera or the monitor you're recording from, and then a webcam. And that's really all you need. I think that a lot of us overcomplicate a lot of gear and setup in podcasting. And video is an even bigger opportunity for us to procrastinate in the auspice of wanting to make sure we have the perfect gear for our setup. And I hope that what I've shown here is you can have a really great looking, highly functional, very practical video setup for your podcast for $175. And the best thing is they're all really easy to use. Literally, they're all plug and play. There's no fancy equipment you have to go with them or any kind of specialized knowledge. You plug them in, turn them on, and start creating content. Because here's the secret. The most important thing about any kind of content you create, whether it's audio podcast or video podcast, is the content itself and what you're sharing and how it's helping your viewers or listeners. And so I hope this is helpful and encouraging and empowering you to forget about the gear. So we'll have links to everything in the description below. Go get this gear. And then you can say, okay, I don't have to worry about gear anymore. I'm covered. Craig shared what he's using with me, and I can just go focus on creating as much good content as I can and delivering value to my audience. I hope this is helpful. Love to hear comments below of what gear you're using and if this is helping you in your creator journey. As always, if you're enjoying the channel, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.